Today I have another Disney Investor Day video, and this time it is going to be focusing on none other than Star Wars. So I was really impressed with everything that I had heard from the Marvel front, and now with what Lucasfilm has to offer with all of the new Star Wars movies and several TV shows that are going to be premiering on Disney Plus. I cannot wait to talk about them. So I'm going to get right to it. I'm not going to waste any time. And first off, I was super excited when I found out that they were going to be making an Obi-Wan Kenobi series starring Ewan McGregor. And now, furthermore, we have found out that none other than Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader, is going to be returning as that character in this series. I mean, it is so cool. It has been how many years since Revenge of the Sith came out, and now he gets to actually redeem himself once again, playing this character that I feel like we hadn't seen for quite some time, especially played by him. From what I heard is that it's going to be set like around 10 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith, so it kind of makes sense considering how much time has passed since then. So we'll see how much Hayden Christensen has aged or not, because I also heard that he might be getting a brand new look as Darth Vader, or at least a different kind of look than what we had seen before. We might actually get to see his burnt up face, but who knows how that's going to turn out, but I think it'll look just really cool. And of course, having Hayden Christensen back is just the cherry on top of a perfect Star Wars series. So I definitely cannot wait to check out Kenobi. Speaking of another Star Wars series, and that is for the Ahsoka series. Now, Rosario Dawson excellently played this character in season 2 of The Mandalorian, so I cannot wait to see her actually star in her own show, because she's a really popular character in Star Wars, and especially in the animated shows. And so I think to see another live action take on her character and just to see a more fleshed out version will just be so amazing. So I definitely cannot wait to see this when it comes out. I'm just so excited to see Ahsoka. Along with some of the series that I had previously heard about or I heard were in development, now there are some that I literally knew nothing about until this news broke, and one of them is for Rangers of the New Republic. Now, it is set, in the same timeline as The Mandalorian from what I gathered, and of course that's really cool because, that show has been really successful and really popular, and to see that sort of set in that same timeline makes sense with the rest of, the Star Wars universe, and, where certain stories going to be placed, and this one seems to make sense because Cara Dune, played by Gina Carano, is or has mentioned to be a part of the New Republic, and she's a character on the Mandalorian series, so to see her return here I think would be pretty awesome, because I actually like her character in the show, and I think she's just so badass. So no matter which direction they go, as long as she's featured in it, I'm definitely sold on watching that show. As well as a Lando series. Come on, I literally thought that the Lando Calrissian series just came out of left field. What? When did this happen? But apparently it might end up starring Donald Glover, who played him in Solo: A Star Wars Story, and I actually think he did a pretty good job at playing the younger version of Billy D. Williams' character of Lando when he played him first in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. So I think if we see more of his character, and what was he up to when he was younger, I think past Solo: A Star Wars Story, I think that would be pretty awesome. It's been a while since I saw Solo Star Wars Story, so I don't remember where we left off with his character in that movie, but to have a whole series about him, I think will be pretty interesting, so I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. I saw a trailer of, or a little bit of footage during the Star Wars segments of Disney Investor Day. It was for amazing news that Patty Jenkins was going to be directing a Star Wars movie. I mean, come on. She's made the last 2 Wonder Woman movies, and I just can't wait to see, what other projects she can do. I mean, I was like, okay, you're going from the DC universe to now the Star Wars universe, and you look really cool in, you're about to board an X-Wing. I think it's just really cool, and it's called Rogue Squadrons. I was a fan of Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and to see what all of those ships can do, and I think it'll be very, like a military, like a Top Gun. I would love to see it be like a Top Gun type of movie, and if she can pull off something like that, I think would be pretty amazing, and just the scale and the action-packed part of it, I think would be pretty awesome, and maybe just a little bit of heart, kind of what's going on with Wonder Woman 1984. Which I cannot wait to see as well as Taika Waititi, who is another big name director who is going to be directing a yet to be named Star Wars movie. And just for the fact that, he's going to be directing a movie, I think will bring anybody to see the movie altogether. Like, it doesn't even matter what it's going to be about, because people are going to want to see, what he can do, because of course he directed all those Thor movies, and then he directed an episode of The Mandalorian, so we know that he's definitely a part of the Star Wars family. Also, on the topic of several other Star Wars series coming to Disney Plus, one of which they showed a little sort of like sizzle reel for, some concept art, was for the Cassian Andor series, and it's called Andor, and Diego Luna is returning as the character since his role that he played in Rogue One, and I think it's really cool, because I actually liked his character. I thought he was pretty awesome and badass, and definitely added a lot to the hero aspect of the character and the story. I think he was just pretty awesome. The images that I saw and some of the footage and the concept art, and I just really love that they're delving even more into the world of Star Wars, and it just all looks so cool. I can't wait to see it, and I hope it's pretty good. Also, the other several Star Wars series that they have coming out, they have quite a few. They have, I'm literally going to quickly go through them. They have Visions, which is going to be this anime style of a series, and it's very different, and I feel like we've never seen that before, which might make it unique and might draw a new, type of fan base into the Star Wars universe. So I think that'll be really cool. The Bad Batch, which is going to be another animated series. Even the Acolyte, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right, and it is potentially going to go into the dark side, but also be this sort of like, fantasy, like mystery type of show. And so who knows? I mean, I do like going to the dark side at times, but I also like seeing the light, which also brings me to some great characters that I absolutely loved in the Star Wars universe, and that was C-3PO and R2-D2, who are going to be featured in a movie called A Droid Story. So kind of like Star Wars, or Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Now we have A Droid Story. And I think it'll be really cool, because I think they're, pretty much underdogs, and who doesn't love R2-D2 and C-3PO? Last but not least, I have to say that on the topic of The Mandalorian, it's getting renewed for a 3rd season, and I am going to probably be really sad when season 2 ends this Friday, so I'm definitely excited to hear that the new season is going to be made and going to be released, I'm pretty sure, sometime next year. But either way, the way things are going, I'm just super excited to see, you know, what the Star Wars universe has to offer and how it's all going to be on Disney Plus or in the movie theater. We'll just have to wait and see how everything goes. So I can't wait. So let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to seeing, or if you're looking forward to seeing a movie or a TV show on Disney Plus. What was your favorite Star Wars news coming out of Disney Investor Day? And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.